Hi, my name is Margery Robles, and this is my literacy narrative. When I was younger, reading and writing were one of my favorite things to do. I used to sink into and engulf my mind with the books that I read. Book after book, page after page, chapter after chapter. I used to lose sleep just because I was so anxious to find out what would happen next. I spent multiple summer hours just looking online for books that would spark my interest, then grabbing my list of books and my library card and running to the closest library. Once I was there, I would find even more books that looked worth reading and slide them off the shelf. I would read during random times at home, after I finished classwork early, before I went to bed. It's crazy how much I remember reading back then. And because of this passion that I had for reading, I remember winning a reading competition when I was in 3rd grade, which was a huge honor. Now on to the topic of writing. When it came to writing, I was that kid who wrote a realistic fiction story 10 pages long when the teacher had clearly only asked for 2 because I simply loved to write. It's like I couldn't control my hand. I would keep writing and writing for hours and hours. My hand would start hurting, but new ideas would pop into my head, so I just had to add them. And then next thing I know, once I wrote the words "the end," I had pages and pages filled with my scrabbles. I even remember the crazy idea that I had of writing a book when I was in elementary school. I actually started to write it, but sadly, I don't know what happened to that. It seems as if the older I grew, the less my passion and love for reading and writing was. Required reading became boring books that were forced onto you to pass a class. There were less free writes and more essays about uninteresting, pointless topics. When I got to 8th grade, I think that was when everything really crashed because I had a teacher that I very much disliked. Some teachers make even the most boring stuff fun to learn, but this teacher was unenthusiastic and lacked creativity with everything. The flame inside of me died out almost completely. Probably like just about a million other young people at the time, I was reading the book The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, one of the most amazing books I have read. I cried like a little baby while reading it. Knowing myself, I normally would have cried because I am very emotional, but it seemed as if that book touched me in a way no other book has.